Hi dear friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are enjoying your time. Today I am going to talk about the ICD 10 CM conventions. In my last ICD CM video, we discussed about the exclude note 1 and exclude note 2. Dear friends, as we know, knowing about these ICD road conventions is like a roadside signs. They can save your time in both exam and real time work. So let's begin with code first. Code first identify a condition that is manifestation of underlying disease. The underlying condition must be sequenced first. Look at this code for dementia, other classified elsewhere F02. In most cases, the manifestation code usually has the frame and is classified elsewhere. Look at the code F02 in order of disease classified elsewhere. What it means if the patient has Alzheimer's disease and the underlying cause of dementia, then the category G30 code must be listed first. Moving to the next, what is use additional code? Use additional code indicates that another code may be needed to complete the statement of the conditions. For example, say urinary tract infection due to E. coli. Look at this code N39.0 urinary tract infection. We should use additional code B95 to B97 to identify infectious agents such as E. coli. What is NEC and NOS? NAC means not elsewhere classified. There is no separate code for the condition even though the diagnosis statement may be verified specific. On the other hand, NOS not otherwise specified is equivalent of unspecified. We use this code when the documentation does not provide enough information to assign more specific code. How about C? C is a cross-reference indicates that the coder must refer to an alternative term. For example, say in the entry hemorrhasis, the subterm traumatic advise the coder C sprain by sight. What is C also? C also indicates there is an additional index entry where the coder may find pertinent information related to the document conditions. It is not necessary to follow this cross-reference when the original entry provides all the information necessary. For example, say the cross-reference for the term leukoencephalopathy advised the coder to see the encephalopathy. However, because under this term it is already provided all the information that you need. There is a term and all the code associated with this, so we are good. We don't have to go look under the term encephalopathy. How about parentheses? Parentheses, these are used to enclose supplementary works or explanatory information that may be present in the documentation without affecting the co-assignment. Look at this code. Basically, the term parenthesis, Q double migratory spirulina septic and resolve are included into the code J18.9, but they don't need to be stuck in the diagnosis. How about the square bracket? Square bracket is often used in the tabular list to include synonyms, alternative words, links, abbreviations, and explain to rephrase that provide additional information. For example, say look at this I47.1. Supraventricular tachycardia. The word AV in this good practice, this is an abbreviation. It stands for the arterioventricular or AVNRT. It is stand for the arterioventricular reentrant tachycardia. Lastly, what are relation terms? And means either and or when it appears in a code title. With means associated with or due to when it appears in the title. due to in alphabetical index or tabular list indicate a causal relationship between two conditions. ICD-10-CM occasionally presumes a causal relationship between two conditions, for example, say hypertension and renal failure. This means that the condition physician is not required to document in the diagnosis statement. This condition should be coded as a hypertensive or renal failure, but for the most part, the physician has to state the direct causal relationship by the documenting that the condition is either due to secondary to before we could shoot this entry. So remember, dear friends, never make the assumption. You need to query your physician for clarification if needed. Dear friends, this is all about the ICD-10-CM convention. In my next video, I am going to talk about the chapter specific guidelines. If you need any clarification, feel free to drop your query in the comment box. I will be more than happy to assist you guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos.